We are going to talk about 5 African American figures who fought for black equality and black justice. On our poster, each image corresponds to one figure. First of all, I'm going to talk about Ida B. Wells. She was born in 1862 and died in 1931. She was an investigative journalist, an educator, and early a leader in the civil rights movement. She is the founder of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP. She passed her life to combating prejudice and violence and fighting for African American equality. The image which corresponds to her is the image 1 of a journalist.
The second figure is Carter G. Woodson. He was born in 1875 and died in 1950. He was an historian, author, and journalist. He is the second African American after W.E.B. Du Bois to obtain a PhD degree from Harvard University. He is the founder of the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. You can see the logo of the association on the poster. He made a journal named the Journal of Negro History. You can see the book cover also on the poster.
Now I'm going to talk about Ralph Abernathy. He was born in 1926 and died in 1990. He is an American civil rights activist and a Baptist minister. He is a leader of civil rights movement. He was a close friend and the mentor of Martin Luther King Jr. and he collaborated with Nixon with an American politician. Together, they create the Montgomery Improvement Association of the bus boycott. He is a committee member of the Congress of Racial Equality and he was the co-founder and the executive board member of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. The image which corresponds to him is a picture of black activists in a manifestation.
The fourth figure is Lily Mae Bradford. She was born in 1928 and died in 2017. She was an American civil rights activist. She performed an act of civil disobedience on a city bus in Montgomery, Alabama, 4 years before Rosa Parks. She was arrested on a charge of disorderly conduct. You can see on the poster her fingerprints and her police report. The last American African figure is Mae Jemison. She was born in 1956 and she is now 65 years old. She is an American engineer, physician, and former NSA astronaut. She became the first black woman to travel into space when she served as a mission specialist aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour. The mission she served, named STS-47 in 1992. She was in space during 7 days.
To conclude, we can say that every African American figures are not famous and they need to be noticed. It's not because they are not famous that they are not important in the black history.
We hope that you enjoy our recording and poster. Thank you for listening and have a good day. Recording and poster made by Clara and Romane.